So you've got the property, it's rent ready, but now you're wondering, how do I actually find a Section 8 tenant, right? So this is the part that stops a lot of investors before they even get started, right? But the process is simpler than you actually think if you know where to look and how to market the right way. Because in this video, I'm going to let you know how to attract voucher holders without wasting time, losing money, or getting ghosted. So let's start with what not to do, right? Don't wait around for the housing authority to hand you a list, right? Most of them don't even have like a tenant matchmaking service or anything like that. And if they do, it's usually outdated or not actively managed. The better approach is to go where tenants are looking. That means marketing your property yourself in ways that make it easy for voucher holders to find you and easy for you to screen them quickly. Here are my top 5 strategies to consistently find high quality Section 8 tenants. Number one, affordablehousing.com. This is the number one site that voucher holders use to search for housing. It's free to list, and many housing authorities direct their tenants here first. Make sure the listing includes high quality photos, monthly rent, and all deposit details. Info on the number of bedrooms, what appliances are included, any recent upgrades. Just a clear mention that you accept housing choice vouchers will help a whole lot. Number two, use my property management tool of choice called Hemlane. That's Hemlane for automated listing distribution. You simply go to Hemlane, you create your listing, and let the software do the work, right? It has all the powerful features, and it's going to pretty much distribute your listing across all major platforms like Zillow, Zumper, Trulia, Hotpads. This just really helps you reach both voucher and non-voucher tenants as well. So you do have to be very clear at the top of your listing that you are Section 8 friendly. So those tenants will go ahead and apply for your property, right? Also, within Hemlane, they can schedule showings and they can apply, and you can do all of your screening activities within the Hemlane platform, right? And you can do this even remotely. Number three, post in a local Facebook group, right? So you can just simply search your city, put Section 8, or just put housing, and you'll find tenant focused groups. And these are gold mines for reaching tenants that are actively looking for new placements. Just be clear about your screening requirement, right? You'll get messages fast, but you want to filter them early, right? You want to let them know, hey, I accept a certain credit score, no evictions, or whatever criteria you might have. Your deposit, you want to be very clear because folks are just going to go on there and they're just going to reach out nonstop. So you just want to have your criteria up front. Number four, tap into the housing authority property bulletins, right? Ask if your local housing authority has a landlord portal or like a flyer board where you can list your unit. This puts your property in front of active voucher holders checking in for updates. I'll also add that if you do this, you'll stay top of mind with the local housing authority so that if they do have a particular, voucher holder who's struggling to find a place, they'll say, "Oh man, Moses has this place," and you'll just pretty much kind of skip the line. So that's where relationships comes in, where you can kind of say, "Hey, let's put it on your bulletin board." So as people are coming in and out, they'll be able to see it, right? It's not just in this big, portal where you're matched up with dozens or even hundreds of units, right? Number five, ask for referrals from case managers because case managers want to place tenants as fast as possible. And if they know that you run a clean, responsive operation, they'll refer people to you. That relationship only gets stronger when they know that you're organized, that your units pass inspections, and that your paperwork is always on time. Here's one more trick. You can use a Google form to pre-screen, right? So when someone inquires about your unit, you can send them a short form asking them a few questions. Do you have an active voucher? Which is super important, right? I actually recently fell into this. Make sure that someone has an active voucher, not, hey, I'm at the finish line and my process is almost done. I made a mistake with this. It's going to turn out well, but it cost me a month of rent. I had a tenant who was conditionally approved for her voucher, but she did not have it in hand. So I submitted the paperwork as if she was active and she wasn't. So it got kicked back and it took a few more weeks for her information to be approved. And she's placed in the unit now. But that was a true lesson learned. Make sure that they have an active voucher. They should be able to present that voucher to you, right? The next thing you want to say is what's your voucher size? Because if this person has a two-bedroom voucher, right? Let's just say that it was, a mom and their son, and she recently had a baby. If her voucher size has not been updated to three bedrooms yet, it doesn't matter if she has two kids in home. It has to actually say three bedrooms. Otherwise, you will not get paid for three bedrooms. So again, making sure number one that the voucher is active. Number two is the voucher size. Is it accurate? Don't go by the number of children she has because again, it may take time for that to be updated. So make sure you see everything physically before you move forward, right? When's your ideal move-in date? You want to ask questions like that. This saves time. So if you have a unit and hey, you're still working on it. So if someone needs to move, faster than you can actually get it ready, you can know that up front. Now remember, speed matters, right? So once a voucher holder applies for your apartment, you'll need to submit what's called a request for tenancy approval, right? And that's the RFTA. The faster you complete your landlord paperwork, the sooner the inspections happen and the rent start flowing in. So it's a process, right? But I got you covered. If you go to my website, mosesthementor.com, I walk you through exactly how I use Hemlane and other systems to run my entire process and minimize vacancies, even when investing out of state. You'll learn how I create a funnel of tenants, filter them fast, and lock in long term income, right? Finding a Section 8 tenant doesn't have to feel like luck because with the right tools and platforms and a repeatable system, you'll keep your properties full and your cash flow consistent. So, if this gave you a clear game plan, please like the video, share it, and make sure to subscribe to my channel and stay committed, stay profitable, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.